Guess I never really did get a video of the finished product. Don't mind all the mess, it's grass cutting day. On the 92 F150. Of course, I posted those couple of videos yesterday about the driveline vibrations. I finally got that figured out, and I'll show what that is in just a minute. A lot of y'all probably also remember that there's a high idle problem on this thing. And that's fixed. Everything cleaned up a little bit in here too, but it's still old and dirty. Kinda got me a new battery from Walmart, 810 cold cranking amps. It's the exact same battery I had in my red and black truck. Pretty warm under here. EFIs tend to get pretty hot, but black upper intake, Ford 5.0 brushed off. Ford blue valve covers with new gaskets so they don't leak a bit anymore. Everything's good there. I don't have the line going to the oil cap breather, so it just sucks air from right where it is, which won't really hurt anything. Throttle brackets blue. Finally got me a new throttle cable that's not broke off of a 94 5.8. Distributor cap. The distributor cup down there, where it's painted blue, had to replace that. That came off of a 89, I believe. My original one had a hole in it that would allow the spark to jump and ground to the engine, which won't cause anything devastating, but it's going to waste a lot of power that way. But yeah, everything's pretty well cleaned up. Still gotta get the air conditioning fixed. I don't know for sure if the compressor's bad or not. Could have just been dragging the engine down because it was so low or something, but anyway. Throttle body I could not get to come off. I was gonna work on it a little bit. I was gonna get a new one actually, because the coolant port on the top is broke, so that's why the coolant lines are not attached to it. TPS down there, I took that off and cleaned it up a little bit, as well as the IAC. Works alright now. Got my T-fitting down there for the 2 temp cylinders, which is what caused my problems in the first place. Messed up one of the injectors pretty bad, so I took them all out and rebuilt them, cleaned them up. And I broke one of the bolts off on the passenger side of the engine that bolts the fuel rail back to the intake. So I zip tied it down there where you can see those 2 little white lines. But they don't leak. So I'm going to try my luck on that one. Go ahead and put a block behind the wheels. I don't have an e-brake on this thing, so got to stay in gear to keep it parked. But I finally did get the oil pressure senders hooked up too, so now my aftermarket gauge works. Of course, it is pretty hot right now. On a cold start, the pressure's right up to about 75. Damn near. Yeah, even starting it warm, still don't idle too high. Of course, you kick it down. Idles right down to where it's supposed to be now. Like I said, don't leak nothing, don't puff a bit of smoke. Got a little bit of a rattle like my old truck did. Stock exhaust, but no smoke. Hear a bit of a sputter when it revs up. That's just because the air line's not attached to the cat right. That was broken off before I bought it. But 289,606 miles on the truck, close to 70,000 on the engine. We have kitty action in the window. But as far as the vibrations, I got up under here the other day. I was checking out the drive line. I put my foot up on the trans cross member. And I do have the split drive shaft, the 2-piece, right there in front of the fuel tank. It's got the intermediate shaft and the main shaft on back. The U-joint right there beside the tank is shot. Whenever I put my foot on it and pushed the truck forward a little bit, it had a lot of play in it, and then once it got all the way forward as far as it would go, it would drop down and make a clicking noise. And it dropped down far enough where I know it's going to take the whole driveline out of balance. So I have no idea how to get that damn thing off, but as soon as I figure it out, I'll have a nice truck again. Anyway, I got work to do, and it's pretty damn hot out here, so I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go.